offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to.
Yes, after that massive game yesterday, well, it ended one goal penalty shootout. After the penalty shootout, Arsenal won by 4-2. Well, Naira Mali, it is a goal. Yes, it's a goal. It's a goal separated from the man. Yes, the boys separated from the man. We'll look at the UEFA Champions League and see all the 8 teams as we go down precisely at about 4 p.m. So a lot we'll look at later today, and we'll be going straight to Accra. Command deadline. Yesterday we looked at Siasia. We'll be wondering if the FIFA ban will stop him, but he has gone ahead to submit his proposal, looking at taking over as the Super Eagles manager. Well, hope they will not cut corners. Hope they will pick the right person to lead the Super Eagles. Just said it's a loaded package today. Let's go for the quick break, and when we return, the Premier Sister will go full blast. If you're ready to soar on the wings, yes, the sport on Eagles wings.
Basketball, lawn tennis, cricket, volleyball, athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky.
For so long, you've been silenced. We have just found your voice. Take it, use it.
You assess Nigerians before we become politicians or before you become member of any political party. The kind of things that happen in Nigeria, this is so obnoxious that if God looks down from heaven, you
to 10 a.m. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Drinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
The Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal hosted FC Porto yesterday in one of the UEFA Champions League, as they edged Porto 4-2 on penalties and to book a place in the UEFA Champions League quarter-final. Now Arsenal edged out Porto on penalties to reach the Champions League quarter-final for the first time since 2010. Now Leandro Trossard first half strike gave Arsenal a 1-0 second leg win at the Emirates Stadium after a defeat in Portugal, before David Raya's 2 save secured a 4-2 victory in the penalty shootout. Yes, it was a massive one for the Gunners yesterday. They seems to know their onion. They packaged themselves yesterday, knowing fully well that this Porto side is a well-experienced side. Meanwhile, they fell 1-0 in the reverse fixtures in Porto, and now returning back to the Emirates Stadium. They did everything possible to make sure they stretch the game into penalty shootout. But meanwhile, Arsenal has been in impressive form, scoring goals without apologies, beating teams 2-1, 3-0, 5-0, 6-0. But when they came to that game against Porto, I think they know what they wanted. They were, ended the penalty, all thanks to the Arsenal goalkeeper, who was standing between the stick, making sure that his team get into the quarter-final. Meanwhile, there was a little fracas between the coach of FC Porto and Mikel Arteta. Yes, every coach will want to be emotional when losing a game, and you won't, rule that out in that particular encounter. But we say the Gunners have joined the light of Man City in the quarter-final fixtures. Meanwhile, yesterday it was also a massive result for Barcelona at the Nou Camp, as they put 3 past Napoli. Yes, visiting Napoli, they put 3 past them. Now Barcelona survived a nervy second half to beat Napoli 3-1 on Tuesday to also reach the round of 8. Now Xavi Hernandez's side came flying out of the blocks with goals from Fermin Lopez and João Cancelo, but Amil Rahamen pulled one back for Napoli. But meanwhile, Italian champions and Robert Lewandowski swept home from close range. So the dream of Osimhen taking the team into the quarterfinals and hopefully the second round and into the finals were dashed by a star-studded Barcelona side. Meanwhile, it is match day live later today. Yes, I will look at another team, Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan. Well, we don't know where the pendulum will swing to later today, but we'll still give it to an Inter Milan side who have been fantastic in all competition. Now, looking at Inter Milan, they have 100% record in all competition. Now, even when they play them, Atletico Madrid in the reverse fixtures, they pipped them by a single goal. What will Diego Simeone do today? Well, as for the UEFA Champions League, as for the Spanish La Liga, as for the Copa del Rey, Atletico Madrid have not been impressive at all. In the Copa del Rey, they lost to Atletico Bilbao, both home and away. And in the last fixtures in the La Liga this weekend, they lost to Cadiz on the road. Were they actually preparing for the UEFA Champions League game against Internacional? Well, time will tell, and time will tell as the host Inter Milan at the Wada Metropolitano Stadium later this evening, looking at the UEFA Champions League last two tickets. First leg, Dortmund had to come from behind to pick a draw in that particular one. Now they are going into the game with no man's land. If I use that word, no man's land, it's a winner gets it all. Yes, I think that's the right word. A winner gets it all. So Dortmund will take on PSV later this evening. 1-1 it ended in the first leg, like I said earlier. So it can be anywhere. Is it Dortmund or PSV, or will it be Inter Milan or Atletico Madrid? Hopefully we'll take your reactions in the course of the show. Premier League, Bournemouth will be up against Luton later this evening, 8:30. I will look at midweek fixtures in the Nigerian Premier League. Yes, midweek fixtures in the Nigerian Premier League. It is March 25. Yes, March 25. If you do our calculation after today's game, we have 13 games to go in the Nigerian Premier League. And the table, yes, Lobby Stars from Makurdi. Meanwhile, they are not playing at the Aparaku Stadium, their home ground. They are playing at the Lafia Township Stadium. Well, it is home away from home for Lobby Stars. Eyimba are now second on the log. Plateau United are now third. Enugu Rangers are fourth. Remo Stars, Shooting Stars 9, and Abia Warriors 10. Meanwhile, languishing in the relegation zone, number 20 is Heartland, where they seem to change their coach yet again. Kennedy Boboye out as a long time, as we know, and this time they are struggling. Gombe United also struggling, really survival mode for some of this team. But meanwhile, let's give you the fixtures for today. Hopefully there will be a shake. Yes, a shake in the table later today. Why am I saying there will be a shake? If Eyimba win their game and the table today. But let's see how the fixtures will be. Plateau United is played at home at 2 p.m. to relegation threatened Gombe United, and Doma United will take on Shooting Stars. Aqua United at home will take on Bendel Insurance as Heartland welcome Abia Warriors in an Oriental derby. Yes, that's a Southeast derby. Kano Pillars will be at home at the Sandy Abata Stadium as they welcome visiting Enugu Rangers, the Flying United. Niger Tornadoes will take on Sporting Lagos. Remo Stars will take on Eyimba. That's a big game to watch today. Eyimba and Remo Stars, as we see Sunshine Stars up against Katsina United. I don't know which of the teams you support at home, but let's share your thoughts. If you are from Kaduna, you can do it well to either support Kano Pillars, or you look at Niger State, Niger Tornadoes, CFL. If you're in Niger State, in Suleja, yes, the light of Honorable John and those calling me from Suleja, Zuba, all those areas there, well, you can support your team, Niger Tornadoes, because I think you have representatives and they are playing at home. Will you be going to Mina? Let's see how we pant out for you. For those listening to the sound of my voice in Nasarawa, yes, in as much as you don't have a team, Nasarawa United, the solid miners were relegated last season, but you can do well to cheer Lobby Stars, yes, at the Lafayette Township Stadium later today as they take on visiting Rivers United. So it's going to be a loaded fixtures this afternoon and this evening in the Nigerian Premier League. Okay, away from the league, let's see how we can go straight to Accra, Kumasi, and Cape Coast.
Golf, football, basketball, lawn tennis, cricket, volleyball.
Weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. You can react to any of the top stories. Many team in the quarterfinal fixtures of this season's UEFA Champions League. You can also react to the game that will go down later this evening. Atletico Madrid at home as they welcome visited Inter Milan. PSV will be on the road to Germany as they take on Borussia Dortmund. You can also react to the other games that will go down later this evening across league venues. Let's share your thoughts. Meanwhile, before we go straight to Ghana, yes, before we take a flight to Ghana, I don't know where our stop will be, if it's going to be in Accra or in Kumasi or be in Cape Coast. I'm still trying to decide on that flight where I will land from the Ghanaian embassy, but I want to get my visa from that glass house as Super Eagles job and Munike, Siasia, Okpala and 9 others beat the NFF deadline. Well, NFF set a deadline. Is it not too short? Hopefully trying to see how they can take the team to take on Ghana and Mali in the 2 friendly games that will go down in Marrakesh, Morocco. Yes, we have 2 friendly games, 18th and 24th of this month. If we do our calculation, today is 13, so that means we have about 5 days to that Super Eagles game against Ghana. Then the other one will be against the Eagles of Mali in Marrakesh, Morocco. Now, no fewer than 12 coaches yesterday beat the deadline for submission of application letters to the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, for the vacant post of head coach. Eagles coach must have proven experience at the elite level of football. Now, amongst the applications received by the NFF are those from former head coach of Tanzania senior men's national team, the Taifa Stars, and ex-Eaglet of Nigeria, Emmanuel Amunike. We also have Finidi George, who was Preserious assistant coach, and former Super Eagles head coach Sunday Olise. Others who filed their application before the deadline are Samson Siasia, former Super Eagles head coach whose FIFA ban will soon be lifted, and Silvanus Okpala, ex-Super Eagles assistant coach under late Stephen Keshi, and Michael Insien, ex-USA under-16 team coach of Nigerian descent. So these are the coaches that have, submitted their applications. And they'll be wondering, where is Antonio Caicedo? Well, he's not on the list. The other South African also not on the list. But I don't know. I felt that at the time was just trying to clamor for Nigeria. Now, I don't know. Hopefully, that have, so far, so Sunday Olise. We have Samson Siasia. We also have Silvanus Okpala. And we have Michael Insien. All Nigerians that are vying for the Super Eagles job. hopefully we'll react to that. Was available for the AFCON, he would have made big difference. Yes, would have made big difference for his team. That's talking about Victor Bondero. I take it again, 09097. That but revealed the top indigenous and foreign coaches have been applying. Is expected to pick his 2 assistants and possibly coaches, foreign and local, have applied for this job. And let's see how it pans out. Yes, indeed, maybe we'll have an interim coach that will take the Super Eagles to Marrakech, Morocco, as to play that friendly game against the Black Stars of Ghana and the Eagles of Mali. So they have between now and the end of the month, that is plus or minus 17 days, they will do the select a good coach. Okay, glad to know you're still there, and if you're just tuning in, this is Sport on Eagles Wings. But yes, let's take your reactions before we go straight to Ghana. Let's take your reactions to all of our top stories this morning. Hello to you, good morning to the show.
I'm fine, Vicky.
Okay.
With Adia Warriors 1-1, I think it's a good result for Lobista.
Okay.
And trust
yes,
with our neighbors. I think a sure winning for Lobista. I think they will beat their opponent today by 2-0. And for Super Eagles, I think this former coach, I think the man tried for Super Eagles. I was thinking that they will now give him the new contract. They will sign new contract. Now they are looking for Sunday Olise. The man has abandoned Super Eagles.
Napoli out. So I'm over happy this morning. And that's my God help us yesterday. After 90 minutes extra time, they knock close out of penalty. So I'm happy this morning. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Ify Biscuit. Who will not be happy when your club is doing well? Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Vick.
Morning to you, my brother. Name, where are you calling from?
My name is Mr. K. I'm calling you from Area 3.
Okay, Mr. K. Yesterday we were talking and your line went off.
Yes, it was my airtime that finished.
I understand. Don't worry, you continue to have more airtimes in Jesus' name. Coaches, what do you think of them?
My brother, that is where I want to even talk. This Super Eagles said something. For me, this is ban or whatever. If they can lift it up and allow him, Siasia is good to go. Munike is good to go. And then Happy of Guinea, that's Savannah Sobara. 3 of them, they can pick one from those 3. I bet you will get the Nation Cup in this country. Champions League. Arsenal tried. I'm telling you, they impressed me yesterday. They tried. And
that is the result. It has come. Just like the last caller said, now, why gathering 20 people in that job? That is, they are creating more confusion. Just like picking that from that 3 heroes, I thought I concurred with him. Picking among the 3. But if only the ban of Samson Siasia have not elapsed, then he's qualified to be named or to be listed among those English. But if not, number 1, I will still insist in America that let them try him so that he can take up the job and prove himself. Yes, that is my take this morning. My regard to Dan Ambassador.
Okay.
And Samson.
Just applications. Yes, 20 coaches rather. These are applications. Yes, you need to submit applications. They narrow it down from your CV to either the 3 or 4 or 5 that they want. So they have to look at your CV. They have to look at the applications that are submitted. So it's not that they are looking at it. Calling to you, my brother. Name where you calling from?
Joe, they call you from Airport Road.
Joe, how you doing now? It's been a while, Joe.
If I go coaching job employee, I won't get my own leg.
If I apply to Abi?
So go and apply. But if I go now, they will not even look my.
You don't close already.
I know now, because if I even go before, they will not even employ me because they will look there. I don't get money, so they don't go employ me. So everything in Nigeria now, na tribalism and politics. all these people that even submit their application for the job now, I'm telling you, they will not employ the right person. And not that they do not know the right person to employ to give the job, that can do the job very well. And about 250 Nigerian people happy, but they will not give that kind of people job. They will be looking for the one that they will give the job and will benefit from their salary. You understand? So that's what is killing our sport, especially football. Highlight is the one that they will be gaining from their salary. I'm telling you this morning, if you have Potero that they sack now or that resign now, that they don't want to give another contract now, not be small money that they benefit from that man contract. I'm telling you. So, if I want to choose the 3 coaches or 2 coaches, some people are angry that why Tony Olute is coming back to come and look for the job. All those 20 people that submit their CV, I'm telling you, if they can give Olute the job or something, why can't we join these people together? Join Siasia and Olute, even Amuni came together to handle our national team. They are playing for the team. They know in and out of our player. They know our style of game. They know our pattern. But they will not employ them. Don't be surprised now. I hear that there is one man in the United States of America, former under-17 coach here, that applied for the job now. Don't be surprised now. They will go and give the man the job. The person that did not even know anything, did not base in Nigeria, did not even know anything about our player. May God deliver us.
Okay, thank you very much, Joe.
Let them just try and give the right person the job.
Okay.
So we see the happiness in our football.
Okay.
And coming to my club, Arsenal, thank God for them yesterday. They want to do penalty shootout. But I want to remind them that as the game is moving further, that the tournament is getting tougher. Because in the quarterfinal, we are going to meet the best again. So you're not going to rely on penalty. You may get luck on penalty shootout and win. But in the next match, you may not get luck on that penalty shootout. So I wish them the best of luck in their next match after the draw on Friday.
Okay, thank you very much, Joe. I truly appreciate your call this morning and your contribution. Let's tell you that Samson Siasia's ban that was overturned from life in 2001 was reduced to 5 years, and it will elapse. In August 2024. Yes, that means we have April, May, June, July, August. We have 5 months for Samson Siasia's ban to be overturned. So the big question is, will NFF still go ahead and give Samson Siasia the job, knowing fully well that he's still facing the FIFA ban? Well, that's a risk. If you ask me, hopefully you should just relax and wait for next time. But anything can still happen. I don't really know how this is done. But all I'll tell you authoritatively that Samson Siasia's ban will lapse. With the lapse probably will come to an end August 2024. Hello from
Eze from Guazulu Isuleja.
Okay, Izzy, welcome to the show. Let's go there, Izzy.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You see, the coach of the Super Eagles, if you look at the present one, that the old individual coaches that we have had, if not Stephen Keshi, no one has made a very nice input. Even these ones that they have just applied, I want to look at their criteria, all the clubs and the teams they have handled before. I don't think that they have a lot to present because they have only performed the junior cadre. And moreover, there's this influence of the officials, that's NFF, and even the players that are playing over us. They don't have much respect for this our indigenous coaches. I think I in particular I prefer him with a foreign coach because that is who this our outside players that is fighting over. They give such people respect, great respect, and our
NFF, they don't easily mingle in their affairs. So even the ones that are saying, I wish them good luck, but to me, I prefer a foreign coach. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Eze prefers a foreign coach. Well, everyone has his own. Everybody entitled to his own opinion. Let's see if we can go straight into the WhatsApp messages. They are already pouring in, and I have this one from Henry. Henry, all the way from Asokoro. Let's hear what he has to say. Good morning to you, Henry.
Hello, good morning, Vicky.
Morning
good
to
morning
you.
To everyone listening to this radio station. May the Lord bless every one of you, and may your heart desires be granted.
Amen.
My name is Henry from Asokoro. Jose Pesero is just crying over his split milk. The Nations Cup is over and it's over. You should go and sit down, stop talking about our football. He was the architect of our failure for not winning the Nations Cup. So you are going to the Nations Cup, no good midfielder. Even the midfielders you went with, were they not 4 or 5? And you are now crying over his split milk. For me, you should go and sit down, stop talking. Well, I just pray Amunike wins this Super Eagles job at the end of the day. I pray it comes top, because I know they wouldn't want to employ Sunday Olise. Neither would they even want Siasa for now that his ban has not been lifted. But I pray Amunike comes top and becomes our coach finally. My greetings to Henry Chelsea Mania, who greeted me the first day I was on this show, and to everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. I'm Henry, all the way from Asokoro. Yes, let's take this other one. Okay, it is Ango himself, Coach Elijah. Well, are you still doing honeymoon?
Vicky, good morning.
Morning to you.
How is work, my brother?
Work is good.
You know, I just want to say thank each and every one of member here that come for my wedding, those that pray for me, those that bring gifts for me. I just want to say, may God Almighty bless you all.
Amen.
Vick, Arsenal really made my wedding a special wedding. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that Arsenal won their game yesterday. And I know, I always tell you, Arsenal will win Champions League. Premier League is there. Arsenal will win Premier League also. Thank you very much. God bless you all. I love you all. Coach Elijah says so.
Thank you very much, Coach Elijah. I don't know where you're getting this confidence from about Arsenal. Well, Arsenal still has a long, bumpy ride towards the title. Let's take his voice note also. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
My name is Honorable Edward from Nepal.
Okay, Honorable.
There's something I want to talk about this, our coaches. Actually, what we need now is an indigenous coach. Someone that if we are playing against the Brazilians, our coach from Brazilians will not work against us. We need someone that you are going out to fight, you are fighting as a body, you are fighting as a country, not as if you come with a coach who is from Brazil and you are playing a World Cup final, because I can see Nigeria going to finals. This World Cup is coming, Nigeria going to finals. Watch it out. I said that during the last tournament, and it has come to pass. So if you are playing with Brazil, our coach is from there, you know, even the feeling will be somehow, or we may be subchanged in one way or the other. We need an indigenous coach from the 20 or how many that they apply. If we can only for once do this without being biased, without being corrupt. The corruption is the problem. If we cannot be corrupt and bring out, we have good coaches that can take us to anywhere. Honestly, if we can get someone there who can genuinely, not because of the pocket of the person or where the person is coming from. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, thank you very much, Amma. God bless you. Let's see how we pant out. The NFF will do the needful as we are looking for a replacement for Jose Presidio. Meanwhile, away from football, I'll definitely turn back to football. Let's give you this news. Aruna Quadri maintained his status as the best ranked African player in the world, occupying 11th position ahead of the African Games Championship, ahead of African Games champions Omar Assar of Egypt, who is ranked 22nd in the world, while compatriot Ofyong Edem leads the rise of African players in 2024 Week 11 rankings released by the International Table Tennis Federations on Tuesday. Now, the latest ranking following the conclusion of the table tennis event at the ongoing 13th African Games in Ghana. Now, Edem, who won bronze in the women's single event in Ghana, gained 45 steps up to be rated 97 as the ranked best female Nigerian player in the world. However, the biggest movers in the world is Algerian Lucy Mubarak, who was unranked before the African Games but moved by 544 steps to be ranked 103 in the world as the highest ranked Algerian female player globally, while bronze medalist in the men's singles event and Senegal's Ibrahim Diarra moved 26 steps to be ranked 67th in the world. So Egypt's Dina Mesrev and Hannah Goddard are still the best ranked African female players at 26 and 30 respectively. Men's single quarterfinalist Khalid Assar of Egypt gained 146 steps to be rated 145 in the world. The biggest beneficiaries are Tunisian Troy of Wassim Esid, Yusuf Ben Attia and Khalid Star, bronze medalist in the men's team event, who gained steps in the world ranking. Now, teenage sensation Esid gained 87 steps to be ranked 206, while Ben Attia and Star gained 221 steps to be ranked 237 and 238 respectively. So we say good one to Arana Quadri, who retains African #1 in the ITTF, that's the International Table Tennis Federation. To give you other sport news, Nigeria-Uganda battle for cricket bronze. You'll be wondering, are we doing cricket? Yes, we are doing cricket. Whether we like it or not, we do cricket. Yes, cricket is a sport in Nigeria, and Nigeria is definitely involved in it. And let's tell you that debut reaches an exciting climax at the Achimoto Cricket Oval in Accra on Wednesday, that is today. A female Yellow Greens lost by 5 wickets against Zimbabwe in the semi-finals, while Uganda lost 50 runs against South Africa to set up a clash and leave the first 2 teams on the continent to also slug it out for silver and gold. Now, with 9 places between Nigeria and Uganda in the T20 ranking, the female Yellow Greens will not be buoyed by the credentials of the Victoria Peels, having faced and conquered a high-ranked opponent in Namibia during the group stage. Now back to football. Let's tell you that Rivers United will face a tough test in the CAF Confederation Cup as they take on champions Algiers. Now, Nigeria's only remaining team in the African Interclub competition, Rivers United, face a doubting task in the quarterfinals of this season's CAF Champions League, probably CAF Confederation Cup, after being drawn against reigning champions USM Algiers. Now, the quarterfinal draw for the champions for the CAF Confederation Cup and the CAF Champions League were made in Cairo on Tuesday. Now, Rivers set up a meeting with the Group A toppers after qualifying from a Group C in second place, and they will hope to reach the semi-finals of the tournament for the first time in the history, and also become the first Nigerian team to do so since Eyimba in 2018. Now, ahead of the fixtures, Rivers United captain Yima Wagwa restated that their commitment to perform better than their last season. Let's also tell you that fans, Amunike seems to be the favorite as fans want him to take the job. Now, fans and readers of publications online have voted Atalanta 1996 gold medalist Emmanuel Amunike as the next man to coach the Super Eagles. Well, this is just a job, a poll that was done, and Amunike seems to have won that particular one. Hello, good morning. Quickly, your name and where you're calling from?
Sorry, let me off the radio.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir, Mr. Vicky.
Oh, morning to you.
Minister.
Okay, let's go there quickly.
Okay, my name is Samson calling from Stamford Bridge in Guarimpa.
Okay, Samson, let's go there.
Okay, thank you. Congrats to those who won their match, Barcelona, and also that's the Champions League, and then Arsenal. But Arsenal it was so tight for them. But at last they won it. Congrats to them. I wish them all the best. And then concerning the coaching, I think it's a good one seeing on indigenous coaches applying for it, and I wish them all the best.
Okay.
But like.
Okay, I have to let you go here now, Samson. I truly apologize for that. Let's take this one time. Truly is not my friend. See if I can get that one downloaded. Okay, quickly.
This one that got because Elijah said that Arsenal is going to win Champions League. Which Arsenal? The one they play yesterday or another Arsenal that they are going? See, they give it with the match, with the game they play yesterday. I'm not continuing with Arsenal. Or even the Premier League, they might not win, sir. Because I was not. So I told you yesterday that Arsenal will progress, but the way maybe he's enjoying his honeymoon now, so I wish you all the best. That's why he said that Arsenal will win it. Enjoy your honeymoon though, but forget about Arsenal. They will disappoint you. Don't think about it because Arsenal and Nigeria, that's it. It's Beckham.
Okay, thank you very much, Beckham. Good morning to you.
Morning, Vicky.
Good morning to you. Good.
How's your family as well?
Good.
Congratulations to Arsenal. I think that's a good one for us. A lot of people believe we cannot do it, but we've done it. Like I said yesterday, that it's going to be a punk game, and it was tougher. But thank God we're able to conquer them. We move to the next round and see what we can give again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Ekon Salao. Good morning, sir. I want to reaffirm my earlier position concerning NFF technical department. What the NFF president has to have done was to fire the entire technical department and appoint someone with proven track record to handle that department before appointing a coach. By just appointing a coach would solve the problem in Nigerian football today. Our major problem is from the department where why throw the coaching position open. What a good technical department ought to have done was to identify the kind of development that can deliver on such blueprint and go for him or her. Now, with this set of people in the technical department, is a failure waiting for the appointment. Whosoever they want to appoint. Thanks, Abbas, also reporting from Dusi. Thank you very much, Abbas. Always attacking the department of the NFF. And finally, somebody said, I greet you. I greet you too, Adebayo. I can see you. That's a wrap on the show this morning. Let's do it again same time tomorrow. What's on your mind Thursday? We'll definitely turn back to the studio and we'll look at the Super Eagles coaching job. And at the same time, we talk about other topical issues. Massive one to Francis, Ify Biscuit, Mr. K, John, Joe, Eze, Henry from Asoro, Coach Elijah, Honorable Edward, Samson, Beckham, Ekon Salawu.